Hi, welcome to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. It's nice to have you here. This is going to be a general love reading for the sign of Sagittarius for the month of November 2019. For this general love reading, I'm going to be using my Pre-Raphaelite Tarot deck, and then later I'm going to be pulling an advice card from the Wild Offering Oracle deck. Okay? So if you're new to my channel, welcome. What I usually do is I will start off with a 9-card spread. So in this 9-card spread, I'm going to divide them into 3 rows. The first row, we're going to talk about the energies that's surrounding your romantic love life for the month of November. And then later in the next row, we're going to talk about your blockages, your challenges, if there are any. And we're going to see what you need to pay attention to. And then later in the third row, we're going to be talking about your advice. Okay. After that, we're going to be pulling, like I said, we're going to be pulling an extra card from this deck, okay? So, I'm going to be shuffling the cards on camera. You're more than welcome to stay. Otherwise, you can skip ahead. I'll provide the timestamps in the description box below, okay? If you decide to stay and watch me shuffle, you can do so. And you can help me set the intentions to the cards by focusing in on the question, what are the messages that you need to know for your romantic love life for the month of November? Okay, so Sagittarius, let's go. And after you set the intentions, you don't have to stay. You can always skip ahead, like those who have skipped. Okay. All right, here we go. So, what are the messages that Sagittarians need to know for their romantic love life for the month of November 2019? November 2019, Sagittarius, romantic love life. Sagittarius, romantic love life, November 2019. Okay, if you are new to my channel, if you know me, I don't take jumpers or flippers, okay? So, Sagittarius, romantic love life, November 2019, please. Thank you so much. There we go. Okay, blockage, challenge, what you need to pay attention to, advice. All right. So. Okay, wait, hang on. Okay. Okay, give me a second. Because what I normally do is I'll try to see as an overview of what's in the reading before we go into the cards individually. Okay, nothing as specific, so let's just dive into the cards. So we have the World, the High Priestess, and the King of Cups. Okay, here there's someone who's very into their work, who's very into what it is they're focusing on. So it could be you, okay? You're I wouldn't say blocked. It's more like, you know, I'm focusing in on what I need to do. A lot of you will be studying. You're probably doing a lot of work that requires a lot of reading, a lot of learning. Some of you are acquiring knowledge, but for most of you, you're definitely very quiet in your romantic love life. I would use the word passive, okay? Because there is a King of Cups around you. Okay, it could also be you. Okay? It's possible that these 3 energies are actually you, and you're more into doing what you love. You're more in tune with your intuition. You're more in tune with your feelings and emotions. And I don't really see anything going on. Yep. And even if you are in a relationship, it's very, very quiet. Okay. For some of you, okay. For some of you, I think you're doing, what's the word? You're more into medical field. Maybe some of you are surgeons, doctors. So it could, it's possible. I mean, it would explain why things are quiet, because you'll be so busy with your work. Yeah, definitely. So a lot of you, I mean, this is so weird. I've had this card come up as you know, like social media, because you know everyone's looking at you, but you are bounded by, they're looking at you through your phone. Okay, so maybe you're just more active in your social media, but you're not really going out, or you're not paying that much attention into your romantic love life. But everyone's paying attention towards you. So I mean, if you want, you can just pick any of them, right? But there is this King of Cups around you. I would see you more, I mean, some of you this one, some of you this one, so take whichever that resonates. I just see that you guys are, if you are in a relationship, you would be more into your own things. Okay, there's not really a lot of interaction. I mean, of course there'll be interaction, but I wouldn't say that there's a lot of things happening. Okay, just like that. So why I say that is also because we have the Empress here, we have the Two of Swords here. Now the Empress is one of my favorite cards in the tarot, but the Empress can talk about being passive, because she's someone who's sitting in her throne. She's so comfortable in her throne that she's not moving. Okay, it's like I'm just gonna sit here and I'm just gonna be in my comfortable self until I feel that I'm ready to get out. Okay, so here in the Empress, in the blockage here, we have the Empress, which for some of you, okay, for some of you, you are too comfortable at where you are, that you're not wanting to move, to get up and move and be more active. For some of you, it's more about that you feel that instead of you chasing other person, the other persons are supposed to chase you. Okay, so don't be surprised if you if there's no one appearing in your life, you know, because you're only in this other people's social media. Okay, but you're not going out and let them see the real you. Okay, and for some of you, I feel a tinge of you, maybe 10%. It's more about you feel that you're not up to this level. You know, look at the Empress. She's full. She has a crown. She has a scepter. She has beautiful, beautiful clothings. And look at her hair. Look at that fur. Look at the ring. Okay, she's sitting in a throne, on a throne. Okay, some of you feel that you don't have this Empress value. You know, you feel that you don't feel highly of yourself. Okay. In the challenge here, the Three of Pentacles. I think was the first reading. Was it Scorpio or was it Pisces had this card? Anyway, never mind. So the challenge, Three of Pentacles. I feel it's more about working on yourself. For some of you, it's more like you're not focusing on romantic love life because you're trying to focus on something else. Okay, so if you're wondering, you know, you're wondering why nothing is happening in my romantic love life, it's probably because you are focusing too much on something that you've neglected your how you should act in your romantic love life. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so Three of Pentacles, I feel it's more about yourself than any other external factors. So it's more about how you see yourself, how you can make a better version of yourself, which will explain why the Empress is in the blockage. Okay, so how are you going to get to this state? Okay, in what you need to pay attention to, we have the Two of Swords, which is about you're not wanting to make a decision, you're not wanting to move, there's something you're refusing to see. And with the Hermit here at the and the Four of Cups here, it's more about you're not wanting to budge, especially with the Empress here. A lot of cards here are sitting down. You are blocking yourself from other people. You know, so it gives me a feeling that your romantic love life is not moving because you're not moving. Okay, you're not being proactive in your romantic love life. Okay, and then you wonder what's wrong with me. Nothing's wrong with you. It's just that you just have to make yourself visible to other people. Okay, have more, be more. What's the word? You know, put on makeup, get a new wardrobe. Be more enthusiastic, you know, find that spark within yourself. If you want love, then you have to exude, you have to give that impression that I want love. Okay? If you're going to be at a state that, oh, I'm pretty, I'm beautiful, I'm handsome, everyone has to come to me, you know, you're starting to resist. You have that resistance energy around you. No one would even think of going near you if you have that energy. Okay, so if you really want a romantic love life, if you really want a partner, you have to give the impression that, hey, I'm available, I'm single, I'm eligible, and I'm ready to date. No? Yeah. And Four of Cups. Okay, these three cards are actually the advice. So we have the Ace of Wands, the Four of Cups, and the Hermit. So Four of Cups. Okay, Four of Cups here, this is very interesting. You probably have love prospects around you, but you are not paying attention because you're so focused in your work. You're so focused in, like I said, you're focusing on the wrong thing. Okay, and then you wonder, where's that love of my life? When is he gonna come? Why is my boyfriend not talking to me? Why is my husband not talking to me? Why is my wife not talking to me? Because when they do, you're not paying attention. Okay, sometimes it's always the little things, you know, maybe, well, you know, like when your wife makes you a sandwich, okay, and you wonder, why doesn't she say goodbye to me before she leaves? And then she made you a sandwich. What do you want? What else do you want? Okay, you could have just called your wife and say, thank you for the sandwich, it was very nice, I really enjoyed it, you know. Okay, something was things like that. And the Hermit here is more about trying not to isolate yourself. These two cards here give me an impression that and with the High Priestess here, with the World here, you know, you have that tendency of, I don't think you realize you are blocking yourself from other people. That's the thing. You're just, I feel that you are more towards not being proactive when you should. Okay? Which would explain why the Ace of Wands is here. Alright? It's probably, some of you probably know the problem, but you just refuse to acknowledge it. You refuse to acknowledge the problem. Okay? So now let's move on to pulling an additional advice from the Wild Offering. So this is going to take a few seconds. Additional advice for you for romantic love life, Sagittarius. Additional advice for Sagittarius from the Wild Offering deck. for the romantic love life for November 2019. Doubt. Offering all to the divine doesn't mean negativity never arises, but you can say, free me from this prison of doubt. I cast this person to you. Show me your will and restore me to faith and confidence. Okay, so for some of you, very sure it's not all of you, but for some of you, I mean, it would explain why you decided to not be so proactive. And like I said, okay, some of you, you doubt yourself. Okay, you wonder if you're not. What's the word? It's not that you wonder if you're not good enough. It's just that, okay, it is. You wonder if you're not good enough, because remember I said in the 10% for a tinge of you. Okay, you feel that maybe you're not that good enough. So like I said, in the with the Ace of Wands, you know, change your wardrobe, put more effort, be more proactive. Okay, if you feel that your hair is not nice, then go and fix your hair. If you feel that you don't have nice clothes, then go out and get nice clothes. Okay, let people know that you want to date. Let people know that you're single and available. Sorry about the lighting, because it's gonna rain again. It's the rainy season here, so nothing I can do. I'm using the natural lighting, because if I were to use the room light, then it's going to shine a glare, and the cards are going to have glare. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to stop right here. I think this reading is whole already. So if you like this reading, if you feel this reading has been helpful to you in any way, please do give it a like, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Bye!